Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Not entirely sure what we're making today, to be honest. I don't have a strong, clear idea, but hopefully we'll get something cool. And I figure we will continue on with some ruins and possibly a beachfront, just because that seems kind of fun, and definitely some jungle. Um, so let's go ahead and start maybe building some components, and we'll see what we can find that we like. I'm actually going to use our base cube today. S 1.5. There we go. Rotation and scale. Tab 3. S Shift C. There we go. Something like that. Okay. Inset. Down. And I think we'll use that. That looks pretty cool. And let's try mix damage just for funsies. See what we get. We're going to go with bullet holes. Sure. And there we go. And cracks. Sure. And add. Morning, Micah. And yeah, that's all right. That gives us a starting point. So we have more bullet holes than cracks, but I'm all right with that. That's a good start. Now we can add some more stuff. Internal damage. We can either do a crack or a sphere. Let's see. That's not really giving us much, is it? Scale. Oh, we're at 0.5 meters. Let's go to like 2. It's giving us anything yet. Seed. Offset 0.5. Still not seeing it. Interesting. Or do I need to turn on internal damage? No, it should be on. Oh, well, nope, wasn't. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, so that's a little bit big now. Back to 0.5. There's our offset. It's not bad. Just makes a bigger hole. We made it a little bigger. Let's go count. Add a couple more. 2. Interesting. And 5. Let's see what we get. Just playing around mostly now. Doesn't look like I'm seeing much. Seed. Sure, there's a different seed. That's acceptable. Want to add a crack? Does it give us anything yet? It's on. I'm just going to look over here. Sometimes it's easier to see this. Thickness 1. Where's my crack? Off. On. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Fine. I'm going to add steel damage. Pretty much hate this. Don't want the brick. Pretty much hate this interface. It's a cool tool, but I pretty much hate the way he's laid it out. Gonna give us anything? Count 1. Grid is that way. It gives us the horizontal grid. Count of 0 should cut us to. There we go. I see. Well, I mean, that's fine as a thing to use. You can go ahead and use it, I think. Can we apply this one? Let's see. No, can't apply it yet. Is there a realize thing at the bottom? Oh, that's cool too. Yeah, there we go. And alrighty, that looks all right. We're just gonna have to go here to geometry nodes if we want to make it for real. I guess we do. Whee! I can't believe there's not a realize in this. But it's easy enough just to go realize instances. There. Now we should be able to apply it. Convert. And we have a real thing. There we go. It's kind of cool. I don't know if it's worth the time to spend to make it, but it's kind of cool. It has a couple materials. Nothing that looks great yet, but let's see, tab. If we select that material, that's everything. So yeah, it's being a pain. Thought it might be. Okay, well, we can fix this too. L, that's just that. That's going to be our cement, our base one. And there's a better way to use that plugin, but it's just not, I don't find it user friendly. But I still feel like I should use it. I'm like, oh, maybe this time I'll like it. No, I don't. Let's go with this one. View, cube projection. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's fine. That's acceptable. And then, so I can see what we're doing better. L, 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 L. Just grab those sections there. That seems good. And we'll assign that the same material. And then we will select all of that. What? No. Select that material. But those shouldn't be selected. Oh. God damn it. Fine. I have to do it this way. There we go. That's fine. Control I. There we go. Select that. Assign it. And just go wasteland metal on this one. I'll try it. And every once in a while I'll still use I use it for some other stuff too, but I just don't find it user friendly, like at all. Okay, yeah, so that didn't get us. U, smart UV project. It doesn't really matter what projection mode we use. Okay, sure. And we got a kind of a cool thing. Again, was it worth the time? I don't know. When you're not sure what you're doing today, it's not a bad way to spend time trying to figure it out. Let's do one more. And just slide this out of the way. Cube. And just a nice, cool platform. Sure. And Control A, rotation scale. And let's increase our scale of our cracks and add it. Anything? Not much really. Can we change it after the fact? Imagine we can. Let's see. Yeah, we can. Texture 2, scale 1. Does it make any difference? Do we see anything? Power 1. Oh, turn on mix. Okay. Texture 1. It's just mixing along that. I mean, that's okay. We can live with that. Oh yeah, I mean, making resources is never a bad idea, for sure. And that's kind of cool. Okay, so let's keep playing with it now. See if we can do it. Let's add a crack to it. Add internal damage. Where's my crack? Offset 1. See, I feel like we should be seeing this, but we're not seeing nothing. And I never know if it's like, why is it being this way? Sphere, also on. Offset 1 and 1. Okay, there's a sphere. So that way at least we can see where it's going. Offset and 1. And we can scale the sphere up. Really chunk it out if we wanted to. I don't want to go that big though. Like that. And if we go up another 1. No. No. Leave that there. Why does it matter? Okay, there we go. 2. Nice big chunky hole in our concrete. Sure. And I'm going to add steel. This helps more if we, I think, as I recall, tab 2. Add that and add that. Let's see, that we now maybe we can get steel to work. That's interesting. That adds brick across the top. If we grid, there's our steel girder in it. Okay. Do we want the brick? That's better. I don't know what having both of those there does. We don't really want bricks. Rock we might want. offset. Again, 1. Let's see what we get. Noise damage on. That's grubbly stuff in there. Not noise damage. Gravel. Gravel's kind of cool. Like, this thing is powerful. It's just really laid out like shit. That's cool. I have yet to be able to figure out how to make it work the way I want it to work. But that's cool. And we can give it materials too. And the way that works is just to select each material. So our base material, concrete. And then our internal damage is going to be concrete 3, sure. Let's go to color and see if we can see it better. Yeah. And then our steel is going to be metal rust. And that should give us that. No, is it working? Oh, it's steel damage is metal rust. Yeah. And no. And materialize it. I think that assigns it. Let's see. If it works, we're good. Yeah. Okay, give us lots of materials that I did not have assigned, but that's fine. More is better than less in this case. And I already modified the geometry nodes, assuming, let's see, is it? Yeah, so I should be able to apply it. Let's see, it should keep it. Yes, it did, because it kept my realized instances from before. And materials, now we have more slots, so we can just find where we're at. Okay, so here, tab, this one is, we'll make it OTP concrete. Great. We'll make this one wasteland metal rust. Cool. We'll make this one OTP concrete. We'll make this one also OTP concrete. And this one also metal rust. Or no, OTP or wasteland. Right. Cool. I mean, that's kind of a neat thing. I like it. I don't know what I use it for yet, but it's cool. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead and save. Up, new 2405.14-1 live stream run. There we go. Okay. So we've created those. And while they are a little specific, they're not too bad. We can probably keep playing it. Exclamation point spec. I don't know what you're asking for. Please, English. Let's see. Let's create a ground first now. We'll start playing with that. Plane, circle. I'll go circle today. S40. Now we've got it there. We can come over here and we'll just quad remesh it to 300. Great. And then we can get rid of the original circle, which I don't know where it went. There's the top of circle. Where's the original circle? There it is. Blind. Okay. So we have this space, and if we look, it's got, cubes, quads. 1, 0. Now let's just sort of start playing with it. I'm going to create some kind of a peninsula like that coming out. And we're going to adjust our ring just to create some variation. Okay. That should be, maybe that's enough. For append terrain generator, node tree, trainer base, append. And add modifier, geometry node, trainer base. Yeah, that's reasonably all right. Maybe we'll bring it down a little bit. Just gonna grab here, around the outside. Do that, and even a little more. That down. Okay, I want to bring that down. It's still too high. Okay, now we got some kind of a peninsula, and this needs to come down a little more too. Okay. Right. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's test it with some water. Circle S 100. Control A, rotation scale, tab F. Yeah, that'll work. Because our land's just going to keep going back here, is what we're going to say. Cool. And maybe we'll come back to this guy, and let's just grab these. 7 E, Control R, and fine. There we go. Now we got a nice looking peninsula thing. Save. Okay. And I'm going to take our objects here and there we go. There and there. I want them to be that'll work. Cool. That'll work nicely, I think. And G and GZ. Let's get rid of our water now. Come back to it, but yeah, that's fine. We could go all the way down, but that's going to be in the water, isn't it? So we'll pretend that this actually goes into the ground, or we could raise our ground up, I suppose, if we need to. Let's go up a little higher, actually. Okay, and we can do that. Okay, that comes up. That comes up. Okay, now we're good. Water, still good. Perfect. Okay, so we got, basis of something that was once a ruined structure here, and maybe will continue to be again. Do we want to keep using our own, or do we want to start kit bashing other people's stuff together into this thing? Let's do one more level of these things. And yeah. And RZ90, RZ minus 90. No, RZ90. Cool. Just to try and keep that one very specific, section turning slightly, so hopefully we don't notice. Okay, that's cool. I think this will actually work out well for us for what we're going to do. Now, what's our next section going to be? We could do. It's always tempting to just, I could go kit bash because there's so much cool stuff out there already, right? You're like, I could just use so much things that are built. And it's not a bad thing always, but you get a sameness that I'm trying to avoid too much of. So, yeah, we'll just keep on our own, I think. Let's do one more. Mesh cube, S Shift Z, SY. Kind of get it to where I want it to be. Don't want it taller. Well, maybe I do actually. I could put it to here. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. That'd be kind of an interesting space for it. And then do something like that. Yeah, that could be interesting. I'll kind of eyeball line it up between the two of these things. Okay, Control A, rotation scale. And one more of mixed damage. Sure. Damage. Mixed damage. Yes. Add. Got some on the sides there, but not really a lot on the top. That's just interesting. Well, okay, fine. Select it. Internal damage on. I just want this crack to work. I've made it crack before. Crack on. And offset 2. Thickness 3. Where is my crack? I don't see it anywhere. Again, let's come to this sucker and 2. Let's turn it off so we can see what we're doing. Control R. Add some rebar lines. And cool. Tab. Sphere. Scale 2.5. Yep. And offset X 1. 1.5 and y 1. And count, yeah, 1. No, we're not going to do that. Count of 1. Scale. Oh, I see. 2. Come on. Count 1. And quantity of 3. Let's try it there. Now that just subdivides that. Although it's kind of cool. Scale of 3. Get bigger. Yeah, that's all right. We'll do that. We're going to add grid. And that should bring that. Yep. That brings our rebar in. Steel damage gives us the crazies that are kind of cool. And gravel gives us that, which is actually kind of cool too. I can live with that. And materials, we'll turn them on, which should give everything that white material, but we can then just go fix it. I think I like doing it better than using their manager. The rebar is a neat thing. You could do the same thing in real damage too with rebar, but it doesn't have the mix, and I do kind of like that. So, but real damage is a better interface, so take your pick. Come on. Add your materials. There we go. And now we should be able to apply it. Python tracking error. Yeah, whatever. As long as it worked for me, I don't care. It did. Cool. We're at 2 million polys on stupid bullshit too. Let's see. Tab, how big is this thing? Yeah, it's not that big. I guess it's mostly the stuff. Okay. 3. And we'll go with our OTP, concrete. And here also, I'm just gonna, no, I can't. Fine, we'll keep them separate just in case. OTP concrete. And rebar is going to be, do we like the rust, metal rust? Maybe we'll do that more. I think this one, metal rust versus wasteland. We can always change it if we want to. And gravel, we'll also make it OTP. Outpost concrete. Ooh, we got one more here. It's inside. That should also be outpost concrete. Okay. Cool. So we now have that structure in our water, in our land. Cool. And, excuse me, we will make that enough for right now. Let's take all these. New collection. We'll do sub collections, won't it? Let's try that. Let's see if it works. New collection M, concrete ruins. And new collection, ground. Okay, and new collection, we're gonna call it, yeah, upward obstruction, or yeah, sure. Or no, we'll call it ground obstruction, ground intersection. Try that for right now. And then we can move ground into it and concrete ruins into it. Come on. There we go. There we go. Save. Okay. Now we want to put some stuff on top of this thing. I'm not sure which one we're going to use. We're going to use one of the platform generators, but do we want to use ruin or one of the regular ones? I think we use one of the regular ones this time. We could go wood. Wood is kind of crazy looking and fun. Or we could do more like an industrial metal one. Either one. Kind of debating between the crazy one here or this very industrial one, just to differentiate it. I like things about both of them. I think we're going to go crazy, but I want to remember we have the other one to use because it's cool. Come over here, go back up to collection, keep it organized, paste, and just move all that crap out here somewhere. Okay. Does have railings, that's true. Okay, here, now I'm going to come back to scene and Shift A, mesh, plane, and let's see what we can build. Scale, let's bring it, come here, GZ, SY, increase the length of it, there we go, and then Control A, rotation scale, tab. I'm just going to come here and do it this way. Shift A, plane, 7G, scale, G over to here. Cool. And Shift D to here. And then, actually, let's take these two. F, GZ, SZ0, SZ0. Come on. Flat. Is it flat? I guess it is. Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm not sure I want to do it that way. Yeah, well, we'll see. And F, let's just take it and combine it to that. That gives us a starting point. Too many barrels. And we can now start playing with it. Base needs to be, let's see if it works. Is it base? Where is it? Terrain. Terrain. There we go. And I call it ground intersections. Does it work with a sub? It's thinking. Yes, it does work. Cool. So it'll build us onto, or is it just going straight to, it doesn't super matter. No, it does matter. So it's not working that way. Okay, cool. Let's take concrete ruins, select objects, M to ground. I wasn't sure if it would do, if this one would do subgroups or not. And it doesn't look like it does, which is fine. And then this thing here, we're just going to go to ground. Does that work? Well, kinda. I can't tell if it really did or not, but it's fine. For right now, we're okay. That's just too much stuff on the top. Scatter on platform density 0.01. Yeah, I want much less of that. Okay. And now we can go back here and play with this some more because this is just not looking like what we want it to be. I'm going to alter this again. If it's not going to actually work, I'm just going to move them to, because it'll be faster if it's not. Oh, no, it does. It does cut through them. Well, we'll play. It's slowing it down. I have to go through all those things every time. I don't like this yet. 3x. I'm just going to get rid of all these, actually. Faces. Cool. And R, E, E, E. Now 3 GZ down to there. Cool. See, that gives us something better. That's interesting. Got stairs now? Yeah, we got stairs. Cool. Okay. Hey, Brian. And I don't know, let's make something crazy. Screw it. Tab. Shift A, mesh, plane, GZ, scale it, and out to here. Cool. And E there, and F, and make it a bridge. Actually make that a balcony. Make this also a balcony. I didn't do it. The sign. Cool. Yeah, that works. That's cool. Not sure I like this yet. That's better. Okay. Yep. And so making kind of like, looks like a dock area where there used to be something or something like that along here, but maybe we can change that up. Tab 7, 2, Control R, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, X faces. Make that a balcony. Interesting. Cool. I like that better. Still not a fan of those barrels, though. I think we're just going to get rid of them all. Let's do that now. We don't need the barrels. Yeah, none of those or that. Just delete them. It's a little too Pirates of the Caribbean for me right now. right? Separate L, P section, tab. We can delete this one now. Okay, and we delete this now. Come back. There we go. Okay, so that's coming along. And where's our person? We need a guy for scale. Before I go too much further. That's good. That is a good size for what I wanted. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Back to the sucker tab. I wonder, 2E. Yes, we can. Let's grab those two, maybe even all three of those. No, let's do, yeah, all of those. E, GZ, down. Now here, GX. Let's keep it consistent. -3. And here, GX3. Okay. Let's just see what we got. Cool. We do get some kind of a slopey thing out. Nice. And then 7. Actually, E, GX4. And do the same thing here. E, GX -4. Make all, and then screw it. We'll do one more before we do that. 2 E 3 -3. Cool. And E3. We take this and we make those bridges. We come back once we got. Okay, that's not connecting. That's a problem. Oh, I guess maybe because of that, it doesn't work. Let's make it a default sign. Cool. Platforms it is. We got these cool platforms sticking out everywhere. I like it. I wonder, can we make those bridges, or is that going to be too? That'd be too steep right now. Well, kind of leave it the way it is. E -1, E1, and EY1. Cool. And we'll only do on that side, but I don't know. We'll see if we like it or not. Cool. Sticks out a little further. Nice. Save. So right now we're still very symmetrical based on this thing, which I both like and dislike. Seems good. Into just platforms. Almost changing my mind though. Kind of going in different directions where I thought I was, but that's okay. Let's M to scene collection. Make sure that's there. And then let's get rid of this geometry node thing entirely. On it. And collection, all we've got are those rough ones in there, right? Yeah. Select hierarchy, or just delete hierarchy. And I'll add it back again, just to, it's good to have a collection. Because I think I want to use the other one. I think I want to use this one. Copy objects. And now let's take this and join it. Yeah. Let's see, that's a lot more industrial looking, obviously. I think that's more what we wanted. Cool. Tab, kill at, I'm just gonna LP section. So it's its own thing, and we can get rid of this one again. Okay. Yeah, I think we're better off, honestly, this time being a bit more of a construction site. It's gonna give us more options. I changed what I'm making. I was thinking of doing something like a little bit more haphazard, but now I'm not. E to there, and GZ down, and then E there. Cool. Why is that one not going to ground? Is it a balcony? Shouldn't be. No? Oh, but it probably is not pointed down to ground, is it? Base terrain collection is going to be ground intersection with ground. There we go. There we go. Cool. And this sucker here, we do that, that creates more, right? Yeah. It does give us more. Let's do the same here. Come on, grab this thing. Tab, R. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. And there. I'm not worried too much on being perfectly accurate to each other, but that's kind of getting in line with what we wanted. And cool. And let's keep going. I like these little platform things quite a bit, actually. Now, tab, E, that, okay, O, so that looks like, that curve is fine, cool. Just ramp there, cool. I don't mind the curve. Turn it off now, though. E. Okay, so we do need to go up a little bit. That's what that does. A little bit of a ladder there. Interesting. All right, sure. Well, no. Let's not do that. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. And I think that's what we're doing right now, badge user. That's pretty sure what I would call this. I like these stairs. Let's come do this thing again. Tab 3 and then these. And maybe this one too? Sure. Shift D, GZ3, tab. What does that give us? Second floor. Yeah. Cool. Now, not entirely sure what this space is yet, to be honest. I was originally thinking we could make it like a restaurant sort of space, but I don't think we're going to now. I just think it's neat looking. It's like, what is it? Ah, it's a video game level. It's bullshit, right? Okay. Um, and yet I think I find it entertaining. And I like that it goes on top of this other thing. We're gonna make that work better, I think. But down here, tab 7 and 2 EY3. Take that out a bit more. Cool. Yeah. Hell no. Um, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's not what I do, man. Sorry. I like that though. We're doing well. Is there a bridge in this one? I don't remember if this one has a bridge. Let's look. 3. Bridge. Assign. Yeah, no one has any idea. Okay, so bridge is just like a balcony on this one. Okay, sure. Then get back in and let's do these again. Shift D, EZ3. Why is it 3? Oh, interesting. Let's see if that what changes in that. No, it's pretty much the same. Oh no, it gives us railings. That's right. Okay, well we don't actually want to do that yet. Shift D, Z3. Yeah, we're gonna put railings in, but not yet. I like that. And actually, what do we do? Could be kind of neat. F, just fill these in, make it like a roof section. I don't know. Sure. Only this middle one would need to be balcony because we don't want to have, right? Let's actually fill these in too. F, 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 F3. Select all those, go to balcony assign, right? We shouldn't have that center one across there. I don't want that. Why is it doing that? Well, I think I know why, but we may have to just accept it for right now. We can always cut it out later if we need to. But sure, that's an interesting structure. And we're going to put some railings in, don't worry. At least some of the places. Let's do some right now. These walkways here, all going to get railings. I don't know, the platforms will, but at least the stairs will get railings. And we'll put a railing here to here. and here to here. EZ1 tab. Railings. Does immediately make it feel more, you know, this is a really neat add-on. You can, I think you can still get it for free on Gumroad, or it's like 50 cents on Blender Market. We'll give this one EZ1 railing there too. Cool. Now, back at it again. See what else we want to do. I think we need some. Do we want to do something? We could combine these two. Could also be neat. Do we want to keep them separate? Let's see, it's different towers, or unify them. Let's try, see how we feel. So it looks like. Now we need to make this a balcony, I think. It doesn't make any difference. Do we like it going across like that? I don't think we do. We just get rid of it. I think we like it better as that. Yeah, but I think there's a 50-cent version. I looked yesterday. You can still get it for like just basically the Blender Market upfront cost. But yeah, it's totally like it's worth paying for. I believe in supporting these people when they make something this good. And it really is this good. Okay. Now I want to see. No, this thing. Tab. Let's try something else again. 7. E. There. 0. E. 4. -4. And this one should be default. And that's going to give us long. No, I don't want it to be default. Maybe just balcony again. Let's try it. All these should be balcony. Why are we getting a sign? Structures underneath them. There shouldn't be structures underneath it. Can we just do bridge? Let's see if that'll cheat. We'll trick it. No. It's still giving us underlying things, which I didn't want, but that's balcony. That one worked. Let's just. Right? No. This one doesn't have a balcony. That could be it. This one may not have. Yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't have a balcony. Okay. It just has structures, which we could tweak, but I think it's fine. What is that one? Oh, is that one hanging off the edge? Yeah. Let's do this. E. Do we want it like that? Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I'll leave those platforms there though. Loose. That's fine. Okay, saving again. Just kind of trying to get a sense of where we're at. We kind of overshadowed our individual original thing, but that's how it goes sometimes. That's bizarre. I wonder. 3. Shift D, GZ. Tab. Interesting. Okay. Um, okay. Some weirdness, but we're gonna have trees and shit at the bottom down there anyway, so it should be fine. Um, now, how much more? What time is it? Where are we at? 106. Haven't really done anything unique yet, except build a kind of a cool platform places. Which I mean is fun, but scatter on platform, scatter density 0.05. It's like the occasional thing every now and then, maybe. I like this thing. It has scatter on edges too, which is on perimeter, which is fun, and even on wall. But we don't have anything to go there yet. But it's just a neat thing to have. Hanging ropes. Will we do it? Can we have that? Do we want that? Density 1. We got ropes hanging out places now. I think they're kind of cool. We'll need to give them a material, I believe, because they're just. Ooh, yeah, all this might need to be rematerialized. It's a little too shiny for what we're looking at right now. Let's do that. Come over here. Yeah, we're entirely too shiny. Let's see. We should still have the rust, right? Rust. Tab. View. Cube projection. Yep. Cool. This. I feel like rust might be too much, but let's do distress tall. I want it grungier than that. Yeah, there you go. Actually, maybe even let's try yellow paint. That works. That's kind of cool. This pipe, plastic white painted, again, distress tall. Yeah. This one, I think this is just yeah. No, not that one. Be the other one though. Sure. Yeah, that's cool. And the steel painted, again, we're going to go with distressed hull. And we'll leave the buckets white. I don't guess it matters. And this one, let's do that one. Sure. That's like a tarp. I'm just going to make, I don't even really have any still using it, but Blender shaders, guppy, cloth. There we go. Yeah. That should readjust our, yeah, we still need to do our top material because I think that's, yeah, I can speak. Planks. Where's planks material? Procedural planks, steel, and hull. Much better. And come back around. We just need to adjust all the procedural ones. Procedural supports, material. I don't know if we have any, but hull. Procedural pillars and braces, material, hull. Where's the other one? Railings. We don't have any procedural railings. What are those? Those cap things. I always forget what he calls those. It's not planks. Cool. I would call those supports, but he doesn't seem to call them supports. Pillars? Caps collection, steel caps. Those have been changed though, right? Did I get them? Steel cap. Let's just go look and see. No, I didn't edit that one. It must have been underneath. Okay, that was the problem. Steel, distressed hull. Cool. And pillar. Thought I had pillar, but no, I didn't adjust this one either. Okay. Hull. There we go. That's way better. And we need to add something for our cables that are color, which means just we need to bring it into the material. So just over here, Shift A, mesh, plane, just something that we can grab a material from. And what do we want to use? Let's go with these super dirty assign. Oh, add material. All right. And we can change the base color of it. And that would be our cable. Okay, back over here to our rope. Or is rope hanging? Hanging ropes, material, super dirty. Okay, and I think we still have a few too many of them too. Hanging ropes density of, let's go just like 0.2. We got a few, but yeah, that is better. Okay, I can live with that to start with anyway. And now let's take some time to actually make this what we need it to be. Where do we have it? Do we have a crane here? Or something we can use as a crane. I forget. We get the forklift, but that's not what we need. Building. I don't think this had a crane directly. No. Tokyo Back Alley does not. I mean, I know we can get one though. We're gonna have to shrink it though. Let's see, unless we want to make our own. Well, there's a crane. It's just a giant fucker. Oh, let's see how big it is. There is a crane. That is monstrous. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see if it can be shrunk or not. It has ladders and all that kind of stuff, so not really. It is cool to use thing though, but we'll get rid of it. Okay, so no crane like that. Oh, but I know we can grab from. Yep. And open assets, favelas. There's a crane there. That's much more human scale. It's a little grungy, I think, but that's fine. We're kind of playing that line between primitive and modern everywhere in the PCT, which is the point. So that's okay. Okay, there we go. And where was it? I know there is one. I've seen it. There we go. There's a crane. Very tiny. Works well though. Select hierarchy. Copy objects. Come over here and Control V. Where are we at? Okay. I hate this thing, so let's just get rid of that. Relations. It does not need a parent. Go away. Just delete the parent. And crane dot. There we go. Alt G on solo. Okay. GZ 7 G RZ 90 GZ. That kind of looks like it belongs there, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. Alt D GY Alt D GY. Cool. I'm going to take all three of those again. Alt D SX -1. Cool. Yeah. GX. Move over to that side. And looks like I got pretty close. Yep. Cool. That'll work. Nice. And okay. That'll definitely help us out. Do want to put something here on this big platform beyond just being a a loading dock. Let's put this there. Maybe. Might be a bit big. Ooh, yeah, a little far down. It's kind of big, but kind of cool. I think we do need to make this out a little bit bigger. Fortunately, we can do that. E, Y, 3. Cool. Tab, G. Better. Just sort of a massive, ugly thing, isn't it? Completely wasting that underneath piece. I'm just going to move it because I do like it. I think we want to see it a little more. So let's bring it over to here instead. So it's like there. Cool. And just going to edit it. 3, Shift G, coplanar. Because that was bothering me. We all knew that was going to bother me. Save again. Okay. That's cool. And then we have that platform off to the side. This platform here, I don't mind as much like it is. I think that's all right. The only thing I think I do want to do is rotate it around like that, so the hole is a bit more obvious. And down a bit. Do we care? And it's the only, well, it and this one. Can we move these to ground? See what it changes. Does it really interface with the other one much? Not really. Yeah, it's fine. That's just, it's going to slow that down a lot, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to move that out of the, move that back to not in ground. Concrete ruins. Okay, fine. There it is. This one and this one. No, this one, this one. Also bring them more forward. And even more forward. Cool. There we go. And tab E. There we go. Just to cover it up a little bit. Select U cube projection. Okay. See how that's going? Yep, that's cool. Coming along. Ooh, I like those cranes. I even like the color of those cranes. They're good for us. Let's go ahead and apply our ground. I don't think I ever did. Nope. Apply our ground. And tab A U cube projection. Now, Do I want to give it a little bit of sand on the bottom? I feel like that is kind of our vibe for here. Whether I will, think it's realistic or not. Shaders, me, um, sandy shore. Okay. It's a little bit grassy too. Let's go edit it. Shading. There. Full. Okay. Now, excuse me. Connection here. There's our mix. Come on. There we go. Z of like 3, too high. 1, no. So we're into minuses, but there we go. Sand. I hate sand. Then this one is our rock to grass, right? So we take this. That's the wrong, it's there. There we go. More rock. Cool. Yeah, even more rock. Mostly a rock cliff. Although we're gonna put plants on it anyway, but still. And then we can just zeros this one. I want a little darker again. I think it's that one, right? No. Is that one? No, that's one. This is the one we want. There we go. Seamless rocks, yes. Search hue. Bring them in. Value of like 0.5. Great. They're darker. And I'm going to scale it to like 15. Just make it a bit smaller too. Okay, cool. And water. Let's assign it. Polygon, spawn material, water, yes. And make editable so that we can change it to cycles. That seems pretty good. It's too flat, but hey, let's take this thing, RZ 180 again. Give it, yeah, so our hole is kind of out. Maybe make it down a little bit. Probably a little too much. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Save that. Now, there's water. Water. Move that to upward obstructions. Or even create a new one, not in water. Scene collection. Upward obstructions. We're going to move water to that. And ground intersections to that, right? Let's try that and see. Okay, save. Geoscatter. Select our ground. Biome scatter. Open the biome. We're gonna go jungle 13 because we like it. I think we might tweak it a little bit, but it's still going, right? Yeah, okay, it's still going. Yes, it's entirely too big. I know. We're gonna work on that. Just keep going. I wish there was a way to have it not populate until you controlled it, but there doesn't seem to be. So we have to populate it so that then we can come back and turn it down. But it's not that big a deal. 91. Woohoo! Less than 1,000,000 instances. Come on, don't be a whiner. All right. Whole thing, upward obstructions. And I don't necessarily think I want all of them to be there, but for this we will. Water. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna go there. Trees are gonna need more than just that. Just try all upward obstructions. Just even if it's duping, it should be fine, right? Yes. No, that's not going into upward obstructions. Where is this thing? It's not in upward obstructions. M, upward obstructions. That's cool. All right. And then trees also need to be getting too complicated with my sub. New collection platform. Let's just do it that way. And trees can be to platform. Not be quite so sexy about it. Cool. And then trees can proximity fade away from platform. And we'll make it a little more than the last time because we don't want them to be right up on this thing like this. So it's like 4. It keeps trees off to that side of the island. Okay. Cool. And then this thing above tree, them will do this well. I don't want them under that at all. Upward obstruct. Platform. To get rid of a lot of them. Maybe enough that we're cool. Yeah, I think that's fine. The other ones should be all right. We need to do more. We haven't done enough to this scene yet, but we're kind of running out of time. I mean, because I started off slow. because I didn't know what I was making. But okay, cool. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer though. So if this is going to be like a channel where things unload, we can't fill it up with stuff. So these kind of have to have things off on their own like this. They're fine. Kind of looking to see what I want to do to this space in order to make it feel cooler. There's a few things we can do. First off, let's bring us back some kit bashing parts. Big, medium, small, and I'll go off to the, maybe not big, medium, small. Ooh, okay, well, one thing I think I want to do first, close area, is I wish we could get rid of that, but there's no way to get rid of that one piece without, ooh, there is, because it's just one on either side, right? Let's solo this thing just to see if we can. I think we can. Shift A, mesh, cube, GZ. Now, SX. Cool. SZ. GZ. Can we do this? Control minus. I think we can. We did it with the swimming pool yesterday, right? On here, Boolean exact. I don't know why it's important to me to get rid of that, but it is. Still there though. We got rid of the pool with it. Without having to solidify, realize everything. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but thought we could do this. It's after, so that should be fine. Hole tolerant. Let's see if that works. It's definitely slow. No. Did I get the space? I did. Fast. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Might play with it later. Okay. Back to stuff. We want some cool parts. So on top of here, where we have all of our crane action, what if we brought in this piece? And then we'll have to adjust it. Okay, and 7, and scale it down so it lines up like that pretty well. GZ. Even that's too far. Although too far could be okay. GY, bring it back in slightly. Solo it. tab 2. This is where you can start getting like really weedy, but I like that. And then if we took that and went create a cable, I'm trying to avoid having to do this for each one of these. Here to here. Scale. I think I can. Cool. Convert to mesh. Join. And join. Yes! Woohoo! Great. I think I'm gonna have to edit that cable though. Okay, solo. That's not bad actually. Tab L material plus assign is dirty. Super dirty. Same cable as before. Right? Woohoo! Nice. And then this top part, actually, no, not that. This thing. Tab 3, what is it? Select, it's all that piece. Okay, cool. We can just go to hull or even, let's go hull. Cool, yeah. So we created some kind of a control device for those. That works. That's excellent. Then here, again, let's do, so just cover that barrel without having to deal with it. I think we can. Scale. Sure. Yeah, like that. GZ down. Still good. Yep. And hull. Try it. Procedure will carry you far, but I feel like you need to do some stuff on top of it to get it to look less procedural, or you just run into some issues. And I think that this is helping. I like that. I want something down the center of this bad boy here too. I think what I might do, tab, can I grab these? Yes, I can. And I might even grab the whole thing. Yes, Shift-D, P section. And I don't want to duplicate it, the material. It's just that one, right? Yep, good, get rid of it. Cool. And tab A, Shift Q, random panels, square, cuts, 2. Cool. I really might just get rid of all that stuff, but that's okay. Now that works. And material, we'll make it. I don't think it will. We'll try hull. We might change it. Cool. Yeah, now it's different. Now it feels more like a roof. And the other things aren't bothering me on there, actually. In fact, we could. Ooh, yeah. I hope I'm not boring everybody. Okay, grab this whole thing. And 2, not that one. Well, which one do we not want to do? We'll not do. Well, we can always change it again. Grab that. Cool. EZ1. Got a little bit of railing on the top now. Yeah, I think that's good. We're not really talking about how they get up there, but if we need to, we can. Cool. That's better. What else do we want to do? We're running out of, I mean, I've been going long, but if you don't care, I'll keep going. These 3 things here, maybe we want to give them some other stuff love. Come on. We're almost there. You take forever to load. Thank you. There you are. Scale it up. 7 G RZ. Great. Little antenna dish. Cool. And let's go to big, medium, small, model shop, kit objects. And let's see what we can find to put up there on the other ones. Just a little something, something. Radars. There we go. 7 Alt R, RZ90, no, RZ minus 90. Let's scale it down a little bit so it fits on our platform. Cool. And one more thing. I don't know what we should grab. Just a little doodabber. Just an antenna, I think. Yeah, sure. We'll go with this one. Cool. Great. So those are there. Let's turn this one so it's not all pointing the same direction. Now, there we go. That's better. Save. That gives us some things that those are doing, and that's cool. And then let's this bad boy here, edit to E Z. That should be a ladder, right? Yes. Same with the other two. So I'll give each one of them their own ladder. EZ GY. Great. Cool. 3 ladders to those towers. Perfect. Save. Okay. I think we're feeling pretty good now. Let's bring in a sky, and then I'll call it. And we're almost like half hour over, but I'm sorry. Import it, yeah. HDR, matte paint 46. Let's see what it looks like. What do we got in 46? A little bit of mixed clouds and sun. Ooh, yeah. Let's try for 1091. Got a good feeling about that one. Dark, actually. Darker than I thought it would be. Which is okay. World, first thing I'm going to do is take it down minus 0.05. So we're looking there. Cool. And then photographer, we're just going to crank our exposure up to like 8.5. Cool. Nice. I think this will work. I think this will give us what we need. Save. Let's make a camera and then we'll call it. Alexa 65 with the anamorphic lens, which we're going to want 35. And we're going to want our camera to have a clip end of like 200 just to be careful. Resolution, Panavision, and which way do we want to see it so we can see some of the ground too. Let's just go this way. Yeah. Cool. Now let's rotate our camera or our sky, test it. 60, 120, 180. Ooh, it gets dark, doesn't it? 240. Kind of like in that range. 300. Let's try 200. I'm going to kind of rotate it from there. Yeah, that's not bad. Photographer, exposure even to 8, make it a bit brighter. Yeah. That works for me. And I like that. I'm just going to come here and edit this just a little more. Tab. Going to make this one easy 1 up as well. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but and kind of like these not. I'm trying to debate whether I want to put railings. No, we don't, because we have that going out around. It's already got stuff. Well, maybe. Change my mind. And we'll add a little bit of color too, which could be neat. Easy 1. 1. And tab. Cool. Yeah, we'll keep them there. Give them those railings. Why not? And let's rotate a little bit more so we can kind of see more at a 3/4 angle. Although we'll have to show other angles too. Save. Focus on that there. Where's our guy? We need to remove him. Human gen. Delete hierarchy. And turn on geoscatter again. And I think we might need to, there we go. We have trees, bring it in a bit more. Save. 8, let's see what we got. It's kind of another like micro port, which is fun. And they're fun to make, so. Yeah, that's cool. I can deal with that. I like it. And I think we're in good shape. Okay, folks. Well, yeah, I've been going way too long anyway. I need to go make some tea. So I will be back again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care.